Hi guys, I'm Nagadir-chan, and welcome to my reaction for Tower of God, Chapter 13 and 14. I am super nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't like this. I have a very bad feeling. I'm very worried. I'm nervous. Freaking nervous. Why are you doing this to me? I started to like this character so fast. And now this is happening and I'm like, please don't do anything to them. Like, wow. Good job. This really doesn't happen very often to me. Yeah. So, very good job. So in previous chapter we had a character coming to the room where Missing and Gossing, or what their names were. Missing was there and she was supposed to wait for Gossing, who was going out to, either get rooms or teammates. Yeah, but this weird suspicious lady appeared and was knocking on the door, kinda asking for help because someone was coming. And given the fact that the girl is very nice, I have a horrible feeling. Like, why are you doing this to me? No, please stop. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Room 201. Did somebody heard them? Yeah, because I was knocking on a door and nobody answered. I assume he's probably going to be a little bit worried too. No way. That can't be. Yeah, he feels the same way. No way, please don't. Hey, glasses kid. Hey, glasses kid. Open up. Nobody's coming. Why is this happening? Why? Open the door. And now even he's banging on the door. Glasses kid. It's not funny. Open up. I mean, the glasses went somewhere else, but he doesn't know. Like, he's so worried. I mean, I get it, I'm worried too, but like, this is a tower, you're not supposed to get this worried about the teammates, probably, because you never know if you will still be in one team and you still will be teammates. Maybe one day you will be enemies. Hey, 201. Hey. Nothing is happening. Please, 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 please. Don't do this to me. He's just so worried. I like his face here, wow. The room that cannot be trusted still. Wow, why are you doing this to me? Glasses, kid, open the door now. Still banging on the door. Wow. Hey, glasses, kid, I'm not here to hurt you. Just open the door. Like, what else he can do, right? Jesus Christ. This is nerve-wracking. And like, when he is kinda all about this, someone can attack him because he's not paying attention. I don't like this. Before I break it down, okay. Now he's like, I'm gonna break it down if you won't open. He's so stressed, so worried. But even if she would be inside and whatever happened with that weird chick lady, she might be scared. Ah, I don't like this. Stop it. Huh? Kid? You darn kid. Why didn't you respond? You scared me. Oh, he was so scared. Is it her? I don't know. Is it her? I don't really know. Because whatever that lady was, maybe she can like take the look of others people. So now she can like pretend it's her. I don't know, like is there some kind of possibility of this doing it with Shinsu? Probably it is. Impersonating voices is definitely possible. I got so scared. I feel you. I'm so anxious. Don't do this to me, please. I grabbed her. Don't scream. You're scaring me. Okay. So, what the hell is that? Bed? Towel? Not towel. Sheets? She's hiding underneath it? You're scared, open the door. I can't. Why not? My god. Girl, you're scaring me. You're scaring me, worrying me. Oh my god, what happened? What's going on? Cool down. Cool down. See you? Why are you doing this to me? I'm very tense. A crafter. I feel you, buddy. I feel you very well. Gosling told me not to open the door for anyone, so I didn't even open the door for the yogurt auntie. Oh, she did not? That would be great. That would be amazing. But she's so scared because of what happened. I hope she did not open the door and this is not some kind of like mind fuckery. Okay, if she is still going by that, that's good. That's good. She doesn't need to open. I hope a crafter will understand, but he still might be worried. I'm not like that fat pig lady. No, you're not. You're worse. Ouch, the feelings. Girl. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Pull a crafter, that probably hurt a lot. I am why? I'm worse than that pig, really? Yes, you are. You tried to kick me out on first sight. You almost hit the auntie, and you look like a bad person. Ouch. The feelings hurt. Mom and Dad told me not to make friends with bad people. You don't know that. You don't know that. Like, you don't know what happened in his life. You don't know why he's doing things he's doing. You know? Maybe you should try to get to know the person more. But I get it. She's like a little kid. I don't know how old is she. Of course she's going to be scared. If this is not some kind of mindfuckery still. Come on, a crafter. Cool it down. Darn. Whatever. You should be begging me to be your teammate. I'm not the one in need here. I'm going back. Enjoy your yogurt with that lady. No, I feel like this is a bad decision. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get him away. I don't know. I don't know. But I get why he would like go away because he's kinda angry a little bit. I mean, it could be so easy to impersonate someone's voice. Like for real, many people do it in real life and they don't have like Shinsu powers, whatever, at disposal. Jesus Christ. This is so stressful. Don't go. Please stay here. I'm scared to be by myself. Aww. That means she trusts you if it is real her. If it is her. For real. Aw. I mean, he was nice to her, so she should not be that scared. Open the door if you are so afraid, you stupid kid. Gosling told me. Darn. Darn it. You're like, this girl is so stubborn. But like, man, you need to understand. She was taught something. She is little. Of course she's going to be scared, so at least reassure her. But now he cannot do the work he is supposed to do, which is a problem. Ah, this is complicated. Like I said, it could still be someone who is not missing, trying to fuck with him, stall him, or wait for something to happen. I don't know what kind of Shinzuba powers they could have. Whatever. Yeah, I'm very suspicious of things. So there could be many possibilities. I'm just not that easily trusting. But if it is missing and she's hiding, good on her, I guess. But what happened to the lady? She was banging on a door and someone was coming. Missing could definitely hear what was happening. Is that why she's so scared? Maybe you should tell a crafter what happened? Because there is something lurking? Fine, spoiled kid. But he's so nice. Like, he was kinda angry because she dissed him. Like, oh yeah, you are even worse than a lady. But because she's so scared, he's like willing to stay here to reassure her. What a nice person, right? But like, you're supposed to win the game, you know? And she's like, cute, nice, wholesome. But what about the game or test? Test, it's a test, I'm sorry. Game test, something like that. So what are you thinking, man? Are you there? I'm here. Why? You told me not to go. He seems to be thinking about something. A crafter, please tell me, what is your deal? What is your deal with little children? Or your daughter? If you really had one, but I really think he might have one. Have, I don't know. Because he really, really cares about Missing. Hey kid. Yes? Why did you come into the tower? You're just a child. Good question. Very good question. Very, very good question. I'm still worried. Even if there is a picture of her, it doesn't still mean it's 100%ly her, you know? I'm overly suspicious and not easily trusting, so I'm on the edge still. But it is a very good question. Mom and Dad said I could be a great person if I came into the tower, so they told me I had to go. What? What is this? What are you talking about? That's kind of weird reason, like, Mom and Dad told me that I could be a great person, so why not? But she's not doing it for like her own gain, own visions. That's not good. Because that not really, there's like not really very strong thing behind why she's going. Most people have strong things. Maybe they are poor. Her parents are poor, or they just like want to use her to climb a tower and like live rich or something like that. Maybe that's it. I don't really know. Then why are you here? That is also a very good question. I mean, this is kinda wholesome, but I'm still worried because I don't trust this. I feel like something bad is still going to happen. You look so sad. What are you thinking about? I want to be a great man. I don't know why, but this is so sad. Oh, it's getting me emotional. Great man. Okay, details, please. That's... Okay, a crafter. I do really like you now. I do really like you now a lot. And I have a bad feeling because you is making me care about this character so quickly. Something bad is about to happen. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Yes. So what happened in the past? I wanted to be someone with the power to protect his own baby. He wasn't able to protect his daughter. They took her from him. What is this? Oh my, that must have been traumatizing. That was definitely traumatizing. Looks so sad. Stop getting me emotional. Wow. Wow, getting me emotional so quickly with these characters. But that line, I want to be a great man. What a powerful line. So powerful. So powerful. The parental stuff always gets me. Stop it. Hey, what? You there? Yes, I am. Bored? Nope. Should we play a game? Nope. How about we play Word Chain? I said no. My heart hurts. Please tell me more or show me more, character. Orange. she, she is doing it? Like the word chain? She doesn't care. I want to do something. Please do. Please talk to me. I'm scared. Man, I hate this, but I love this. I'm so much on edge. Like, for real. This is so wholesome. It's sad. Nerve-wracking. I like that he kinda cares about her, but she's still annoying him a little bit. That's cute. I like it. Eel. Liar. Relay. Yogurt. Ah, so they are playing it. Aww. Aww. The character is like, I'm tough guy, I don't care, but he still cares. What a tsundere. What a tsundere. Uh, uh, this is going to end badly. I feel it. Trauma. Apple. Elephant. Tower. Rescue. So they're just playing a game, the word chain. And kinda stalling a time here. A crafter probably should be doing something completely else. But okay. What is Gossing doing though? Is she still okay? I hope so. Yeah, he's just here. Because the girl needs it. Isn't that wholesome? And cute? And amazing? Eagle. Why are you doing this to me? Is that a lady who came previously and then went away and came again? Because I have a bad feeling. Okay, a crafter notices. Yeah, it's the lady or whatever it is. I just don't trust her. I don't know, creepy. Please go away. Stop this. Struggling. What? So you were targeting that kid too? Why are you smiling so creepily? No, I don't think so. I don't think he is all about the same thing you are. Targeting, huh? Yeah, your lady's so fishy. Go away. Shish, shoo, shoo, please go away. I don't like her. She creeps me out. But it won't be easy to make her open the door. I tried, but she wouldn't open it. You should give up on getting her to open it. Ooh, so she really was trying to befriend her. So she would let her in, I guess. And then she could like take the room. I don't think a character has the same thoughts as you, I guess. Hey? How about we become a team? Hello? I think we have the same prey. And it'll be easier to attack the little one. Swindler. S Swindler? Hey, lady. You know what? Okay, he figured out something. So it's her talking, right? Yeah, she was definitely targeting the girl. Damn, I knew it. She was so suspicious. Like, no, I don't trust people like this. So even he felt that, I guess. He's like, my point proved. I knew why I'm feeling so weird about this chick. She's like, was I talking too much? Maybe I did not guess his intentions right. I don't trust women who wear more than 2 rings. Yeah, why she has so many rings? She has a lot of rings. And he's like, suspicious? Okay, that's a completely different reason than I had. But she was just weird. Aw, Crafter. Are you really going to team up with that kid? Yes. That kid is useless. I don't think you're useful either. Ouch. He just doesn't like you. He don't need a reason to wreck you. Yeah, I did not like this lady, so I'm okay with him doing to her whatever. But please survive. Maybe she is worse than we are thinking. You know, I'm still worried. But I'm glad it was proven that she's some weird creep. So she was doing what I thought she was doing, because it's easier to latch onto kids. Yeah. This is me still being nervous. No. This is taking me too much time, but like I'm super nervous. This is why. Don't tell me there's going to be worse things than this in the future. I'm not going to survive it. Jesus Christ. I'm not going to survive it. If it would be like with the characters I do really care about, no. I won't. I can't. Okay, so she's using rings for some kind of techniques. Clever. Flare. So it's like her weapon. Accessories. I mean, yeah, some people might not think it's stuff you use. You'll regret what you just said, stupid. Okay, what the hell is this? This lady is crazy. Ooh, bang. I mean, it looks impressive. I don't know what the hell it is, but it looks impressive. Also, why being so violent? You could just leave onto the other, I don't know, room, people trying to get that room, you know? But like, I mean, if the people are in your way, but just, I kind of think like avoiding problems is better than just straight up fighting. You're kind of like draining yourself of energy and this kind of stuff. And while you are doing this, you could actually be trying to get other rooms or teammates or something like that, you know? I guess she thinks this is easy spray, maybe. I don't know. This is very impressive, actually. What the hell is that? You're so predictable. A character is like, well, this wasn't impressive at all. I'm sorry. This chick. Hey, lady, you're not married, right? what are what are you doing, Crater? It's so cool. I like him so much now. I still feel that something bad is going to happen. Something is just telling me something bad is going to happen. It looks so cool. I like it. You, I'll kill you. Okay. What is your problems, lady? What are your problems? Okay, so something about her rings. I wonder how that works. But he's moving very fastly. Ooh. Did he just pierce her hand? That was fast. This panel, it's so cool. The art, I love it. And the background with weird blazing stuff. Is it fire or something? I don't know, hard to tell. Yeah, he pierced her hand through. It probably hurts a lot. Not gonna lie. These rings are weird. For real. Shut up. Yeah, we don't want you to scream here. Okay. But these panels, look at them. So cool looking. The kid will hear you. Yeah, as I thought, he doesn't want her to scream, so he would not scare Missing. Well, lady, you fucked up. But hey, preying on little children, you deserve it. You deserve it. She was about to do probably something really bad to Missing, so yeah. Damn. But he looks so cold. The look in his eyes, so cold. Like, trying to attack a little kid I like? No mercy. Okay, I don't know what he's doing, but nothing good for the chick, I guess. Good that he's on the missing side. Right? Damn. I need to breathe for a little bit. This is so stressful. Oh my god, the crafter. So they took his daughter from him. But who were they? Why? Is she still alive? Maybe he's trying to find her? Maybe she's dead, I don't know. Oh, so he feels responsible for what happened to his daughter, whatever happened. Maybe she's lost forever, they just took her. So he wants to get stronger, I guess. I want to be a great man. Jesus, that's a powerful line. Very powerful line. Wow. I mean, because of the implications, a lot of people here just wants like being rich or trying to find someone or like you know these kind of things, at least from what we heard. But he wants this. That's just, you know, kind of sad also. He really blames himself. And he has very good reason to climb, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That's a very good reason. Good drive. Okay. Going to continue. 501. Okay, so he's still sitting here. Is he going to do something or he will just sit here how he was told? Huh? Someone is out there? He notices some noise in front of the door, so maybe someone is trying to get in or something like that. Hey, that's the end. I'm still so nervous. My heart. No, I cannot. I won't survive this. This was a really great chapter. I really, really liked it. Like, a character is so scared for the girl because he cares about her, because she really resembles his daughter, I guess. So he's quite projecting a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of projection. Because he took liking to her, so he doesn't want her to get hurt. Or someone doing something to her. Because you've been through that once. So I guess he feels like I can't let this happen again. So missing is really scary. Poor girl, she must be so scared. Like a lot of the banging on the door, weird things, whatever. That must be horrible. I like their relationship. It's so wholesome, so cute. And he really cares about her. He's just a tough guy, quite. You know what I mean. So sad, though. So, so sad. Ah, this is breaking my heart. Oh, hope she's alive. I hope she's alive. We will see her somewhere in the future and she would be alive. I would love like them to meet. Because I don't know what happened. Who are these people? What they are? What is this? Well, I want to see more about this. More about this tiny little bits. I hope there is a bigger picture. Maybe he is responsible and there is like not that just he wasn't able to protect her. Maybe he had something to do with these people. Maybe he just miscalculated. Maybe he just thought it wouldn't happen. You know, things like that. And a creepy lady appeared and she was thinking the a character has the same idea as she had, but she was very wrong. But yeah, like I get it. Like the girl seems weak, so good target. Yeah, not gonna lie, very good target. But that character was like, "Welp, I guess it's time to shine and show this lady who am I." Yeah, for him that was kind of easy to deflect. He showed us what his umbrella can do. But damn, he's so savage. He just pierced her hand. Like we cannot see it fully in full picture, but imagine that, yeah. That probably hurts a freaking lot. Just imagine that. Oh, I love this panel though. Because of a character's face here. Woo! So cool. So merciless. I mean, not surprised. Who would be with this chick, right? Damn. I like that. That's why I like Sue's art. It just tells you so much about the emotions of the characters. Goddamn. Well, this lady miscalculated. I guess that's all for her. I guess. She deserved that. We don't want her anymore. But someone is trying to get inside of this room, I guess. Because he was just sitting there how he was set to do. But some weird things happening in front of the door. Maybe someone is trying to get in. Okay. Okay, that is going to be interesting. And I'm going to go for a post. Okay. A crafter was a man with great parental love, I assume. And this is wrong. Is this really true? I don't know. Okay. Okay, stop making me question things even more. This chapter had Miss Sang and a character's dialogue as the center. Miss Sang's parents sent Miss Sang into the tower for her future. Even though she's so young, a character lost his daughter and entered the tower, and he was able to understand the helplessness Miss Sang's parents felt. Probably. I don't know. I don't have a daughter. Stop it, Zio. Stop it. Okay, so they sent her there to have a better future, but like, it's super dangerous, you know? If she would die, there's no future for her. But like, I don't know how it goes. Maybe they were like kind of poor or really didn't have any prospects for the future. That's why they didn't like. But like, dangerous, very dangerous. I just want this chapter to show that both Missing and our character are filling the emptiness they both have. For sure they do. I hope I was able to convey that well. On top of other things, I'm pretty bad when it comes to sentimental scenes. Really? Lately several readers have been waiting for my manhwa to become a violin company. But Tower of God isn't that kind of manhwa, so I can't do that, sorry. But I'm confident I can still make it enjoyable. Lastly, I want to thank Mr. Crazy for helping me out. See that? What? He calls his assistant Mr. Crazy, that's cute. It's also each other's neighbor request week, so please sign up. Although the sheer number so far has been overwhelming. I'll see you next week, thank you. Okay. But like, yeah, definitely they're kinda filling the emptiness. Which is so cute. So cute. That's why their chemistry is so great. And I still have a bad feeling about all of this happening. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Why are you doing this to me? This is so goddamn stressful. Okay. I can't. I just. Please move on to something else so I can calm down about this whole stuff. So. Okay. So we're going to read the next chapter, chapter 13. Okay. Zoom. What is happening? Okay, so she's running through the corridor. Phew, that's a long hall. It is for sure. 101. Was somewhere in 101? I don't remember. Knock knock. Oh, damn? Hey, Mr. Wangden. Open the door, it's me, Gosang. Oh, that's actually logical, very logical, to make teammates with them. Yeah. She was so scared, so she ran the whole time. Hey you, hurry up and open the door. It's Gosang. Ah. She like, what? Oh, she was about to, I guess, knock on it and it opened? Huh? What is this setup? But like, I get it pretty much. Like they are careful, which is good. They are prepared. Like, okay, we're gonna open it, but just like to make sure that if she would try something, we are well prepared. So good on them, good on them. Trust, but still be prepared for what if. Trust, but carefully, if you know what I mean. So he's having like his bomb thing. What is he doing? Okay. What are you doing? You guys. They're so sweaty. Calm down. We're hiding in the room. We're hiding in the room. I mean, yeah. Plan is working, I guess. He still looks like a freaking Pokemon trainer with his freaking Pokeball bombs. Jesus Christ. Okay, so she went there, good decision. That is your plan? Jeez, you two are cowards. And you call yourselves man? It's not because I'm afraid, it's just a plan to hide in the room. Oh yeah, excuses. That's just excuses. But I love this one. She's like, oh my god, guys, look at me, I'm a chick. I'm quite scared too, but you even didn't leave the room. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Whatever, give me the remote. Why the remote? Why are you so scared? Jesus Christ, guys. What? Don't you trust me? No, it's not that, but the remote. Well, I know you're desperate. It can't be easy to trust anyone. That's true. Even if you shared some time together, they don't know each other that well. Like they did not spend that much of time together. And some people are very good at backstabbing people, so yeah, I get it. Here. Oh, so she's giving it to them. Do whatever you want. You can take me as a teammate, or break the connector and fail me. You. Actually, it took this test to give up everything. So, I've got no regrets. What? Hmm. This is actually nice. She's like giving in to him to prove that he can trust her. I wasn't confident. I got this far by being lucky. But now I know that there are so many people better than me. That's true. Yeah, it seemed like they are not that confident. And I guess they were lucky. I don't know what kind of abilities do they have, right? They might not be that strong either. Yeah, this is difficult. And like they don't, at least she even doesn't have that right mindset to climb that hover. Like not quite a powerful drive, and she even wanted like to be with this guy somewhere else to just chill and be together, you know. So to not have any regrets, I came here to take the test with the mindset that I'm going to fail anyways. I mean, that's one way how to do it. Then you won't be disappointed. I just signed up to get it over with. I even left my house wearing slippers. I had no confidence in myself. Well, I mean, kinda depressing, but that's one way how to do it. Because if you would be kinda very positive about that, you might get very sad when you won't make it. But then I met Missing and you all, and somehow I passed the test. You're as desperate as I am, so watching you fight made me change. Inspirational, I guess, these guys. Interesting. She got inspired a little bit. Now. That's kinda cute, actually. But like, I was very desperate, and then I saw you guys, and you're kinda same, so I was like, oh, well, actually, I'm not doing that bad. Kinda hurts a little bit. Like, we are all lame. Yay, I'm not alone. Wow. I want to trust myself a bit more. That's a good thing. Very good thing. Just like you. Aw. Inspirational. You. Aw, these people are so nice. They're so nice. I don't know if this is helping, but it's cute. So, you think of me as your mentor? Dream on. Langren. Like, oh my god. So you think I inspired you? Thank you very much. Wangnan, I love you. I love you, buddy. It's like, no, that's not what I meant. Oh, this dude. Darn, where's the tricky FUG bastard? Running. Running through the corridors. I guess he is. Cowards, you use tricks and run away. Get back here and fight me. Hey, FUG. Man, if you are going to be yelling, you will kinda drove other people towards you, which you are strong, but like, if they will attack you unnoticed, they might surprise you and actually strike you down. You know, you're very, very loud. Also, yeah, apparently Bam used, what was the technique he saw Quan doing? And he kinda learned that, like when you froze people, so that's what he was using. And that's why they were kinda like frozen. You know, I did not realize that because Bam was using it so effortlessly, you know, like he was just standing there, so I was like thinking he's not using any kind of technique. But I guess he can do it without any big effort now. Damn, come back, fight me! This dude. For real. Oh my god, you have work to do, Jesus. But he thinks if we will get like Bam, he will win or something. Darn it. Sir, Sir Lurker. Oh my god, he's following him. Oh my goodness, dude. Jesus. But I guess they can be teammates, right? If that is still possible. I don't know how he is doing. What's the rush? Hey, did you see the FUG on your way here? That's not what's important. What? Oh, it just dropped by our room. So he was going there, I guess. Like, we can be teammates, you know? So, like, going to do that. Something happened to the dude? That's not good. Red Devil is. What about him? Yeah, so someone was trying to get in and wrecked him? Oh, wow. Ooh, oh. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, it's even worse. He's dead? Really? I mean, he was kinda strong, kinda. Well, well, in the test they did about our strength, was it possible for some people to not strike it with as much strength as possible to kind of fake their strength? You know? So they would not be the strongest, but they still would be kind of like sure they would be in a tent, like, you know, around the position for 10 people. Hmm. 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 Though at the time they did not know it like would mean something. But maybe they had a feeling that it wouldn't be just one person winning the whole test, and there would need to be more people winning. If they were clever and thinking about that. So they kinda were thinking, oh, maybe it won't be just one guy out of us, so maybe I should not put as much strength into it as I could. Maybe. Maybe. Well, this is not good. At all. What? Yeah, like, what the hell? What the hell? What? Ghost. Oh, they're still continuing? Ghost. Trumpet. Taurus. Switch. Hen. Natural. Lost. Tech. Tectrix? What the hell is that? Oh, she's caught? What the hell did he just do to her? Oh my goodness. She deserves that though. Tectrix? What's that? It exists. Then. Well, I don't know what it is, what are you talking about, but I guess I believe you because you're an adult. Older than me. So clever, naturally, I guess? This lady. Wow, he tied her up. Wow, we. Xylophone. Okay, he's noticing something again. Hey, man. Missing. Missing wins. Okay. It's them, so they're going back here. Missing you out? Poor daddy. It's none of your business. Get lost. Wow, you're so scary. But I saw everything through my lighthouse. What? It looks like you can't even go to the bathroom without missing. What? Magnan! He's really having a blast. Wait, so which lighthouse? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So he had like lighthouse all around here, something like that. What? 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 Now I'm confused. The lighthouse, which was with Gasang, was his or hers or someone else? Confused. Or he's just like saying that But like, wow, how would he know? He's making fun of him still. uh, you were hiding like a coward from Viola. What? No, I wasn't. I'm not afraid at all. Sure, Wingman, for sure. Ah, sure, that's why a girl had to drag you out of here. Out of your hiding spot. I'm not afraid of Viola. Gosh, these cowards. I would dance a jig in front of him. Stop bluffing. Like, maybe he would dance though. I would not be surprised at all. Would not be surprised. I like this guy. This guy's like, what are these guys? Oh my god. Am I really about to be with them? Really? They're so funny. I could even sing a song in front of while is that it? I could play a sonata in front of him. Then wait, Viola? Hmm? Miss Hang, open the door! I'm in danger. Kid, open the door now. Class is here. So whose lighthouse is this? Hers? Or Wangnan's? Yeah, she was like, is that Viola? And they were like, please, can you let us in? We do not want to fight. Missing, it's Gosang. Open the door. She opened. Gosang! Missing, the reunition. They are reunited. Finally. Face planted. Were you afraid? No, Gosang. Well, you're stronger than these cowards. I almost died. These guys, Jesus Christ. Where did you see Viola? He just made it to this floor. They couldn't stop him up there, I guess. Was it really him? Of course not. Who could stop a monster? That monster of destruction. Freaking scary. Can I really trust this guy? Yeah, Gusting is like, feel like I'm doing a big mistake here. Everyone upstairs must be dead. I'm afraid of Viola. I don't think so. Magnus is like, I don't even want to think about that. What? I think he's going to fight a rancor. Yeah, Viola doesn't seem to be like, he went straightforwardly for love. I don't think he would care about anyone else. Good thinking on a crap there. Good thinking. I just have this feeling that he is the type to do so. Yeah. Why losing a time with other people if you can just go straightforwardly to the person you need to go? We don't have a time for some, other stuff. So it was him? I think he's right. How else could he get here so fast? And he doesn't even care about the lady out there. Yeah. So before Viola gets back, we need to compete against the others. We need to secure rooms faster than them. I mean, yeah, it might take them some time with the fighting, so we need to have some kind of strategy. Okay, good. We were quick to team up, but they still have the upper hand. Of course, they have already made a team, and they are closer to the flame thrower's room. Besides, okay, so they are watching someone. Okay. I guess. Nobody can compete with them. Who they are talking about? He's truly dead. Jeez. Well, that's sad. I liked his design. I still like his design, but guess we won't see much of him anymore. Oh, that's quite sad. Actually, I really wanted to see more of him. Even he is speechless. Which bastard did this? Okay. Okay. Should I be worried? I am worried. Okay, it's Bam. It's Bam, right? So he is mad that someone killed him. Okay. I mean, they probably achieved the room? Or they did not and just killed him out of spite? Maybe that's it. Well, Lorca seems worried. Yep, I would be worried too. We have one less person. This is going to be difficult. But the details on the freaking shoes, goddamn. Okay, so Bam is slowly going down. Menacingly slowly. But steadily. Man's bath. He's still just going there, where he's supposed to go. I love his shirt and the collar. Great looking. Oh damn. He's waiting here. He's waiting here. Okay, what the hell is all of this stuff? I'm interested. He is prepared. And he's not very happy. Not happy at all. But I like this. Look at the panel. So menacing. Well, okay, that's all. That's all, I guess. Whew. Okay, so yeah. This is a lighthouse and it's Wangdance, I guess? It is actually clever if it is Wangdance that he's like secretly watching all over what's happening without even like, you know, setting a foot outside. Clever actually, if that's it. But like he knows what the people are which are like achieving other rooms, I guess. But yeah, they're forming a team, that's good. I guess they need more people actually too. Well, but I like these people so much. They're like so fun to watch and they're like very human, if you know what I mean. Like their feelings, the way they act, their chemistry, the way they are scared and worried, what they're thinking about, how they are thinking. I like it a lot. But it's surely difficult to trust people here. But I'm glad that they are sticking together. They formed some friendship bond, so it's natural and it makes sense. And I really love that Gosling was like, I always thought that I'm going to fail, so yeah, but then I saw you, which you kind of looked pretty desperate as me, and was like, oh, actually, it's not that horrible, I guess. So I decided to kind of put a little bit more effort into everything and trust myself. That was very cute. Oh my god, Wayne. Yeah, and Prince was looking for FUG, Bam, but Lorca came and was like, well, sir, actually this happened and Raptable is actually dead. That was quick. Did not expect him dying. At all. At all. Well, someone is going around killing people, not good. Not good at all. So yeah, they came here eventually, or they came back. Gusson came back with Wangnan also. And I guess they are forming a team. I love that Wangnan is still making fun of a character about being a dad. Oh, what a douchey things to do. But you know, sometimes when you have friends, you are kind of making fun of them. But they understand. Cute. So they ran inside, and I guess they are going to form some kind of strategy. Who they are talking about, though? They are closer to the flamethrower's room. Who else is left? Don't remember what kind of old people there were. But nobody can compete with them. Yay! Yikes! That's bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very, very bad indeed. Even he's speechless. I mean, yeah, Rap Devil looks kinda strong and cool and did not stand chance. So there is a team which is progressing pretty fast, and Wangnan's team is like Wangnan missing Gosang a crafter. They're like, we need to stick together and do something about us. And Prince was trying to find a FUG bomb. Damn, Viola. But now find out that they killed one of his people. Yeah, we need to do something about us. We need to stop the people which are doing this. Because then they are going to win, right? Meanwhile, Bam, just casually walking towards Love. I love that he's just like, yeah, whatever, I'm going here because this is what I'm going to do, and because this is the easiest way how to do it. And Love seems to be quite prepared. I don't know what the hell is all of this, but probably not going to be that easy. Wow, I mean, he's kinda cute, puffy, but menacing right now. Very menacing. This is going to be fun, yeah. So this is all. This is all. It has been quite tense, not gonna lie. Oof. I'm still not over that, still not over it. But I have a lot of very cute, wholesome moments. I really love a character. He's such a great character. I love Wangdan. I like these people a lot, for sure. I do really care about him. And that's why I'm really worried something bad is going to happen and some of them is going to die. For real. This is not good. Not good at all. Yeah. Jesus. And like how Bam is going to do. What is he going to do? What role is he having in all of this? Because we are watching Wangnan, but also now Bam. So like how their stories will kinda intercept more than this, you know, like yeah, having a test together, but that's like doesn't mean that much. There must be some kind of like bigger connection. Though Wangnan has that Jihad ring, so I want to know more about it. I guess that's a connection, something to have, something to do with Jihad, like Wangnan. Yeah, I almost forgot. He has something to do with Jihad, and he has Jihad's ring with his symbol. So what that is about, I wonder. Yep, it's funny because I definitely like these people more than I like the previous group. Like I liked Gun very fastly. With Bam it took me a little bit, and with others tiny little bit more. But I can say a lot of the characters in this second season in the start would climb in my top 10 characters for sure. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Even like in such a small amount of time, I like them more than some characters from the first season. I'm sorry, but that's true. I just enjoy them more. Yeah, than some of the characters. Though I'm missing like the core characters. Can't wait to meet Kun and the others. Which is true, yeah, I miss them. So I hope we will get there sometime soon. Hope. And yeah, so I should probably go to the blog post. Oh my. Okay. There's not much to write. Lately I've been going on half that. Please do not. The neighbor requests are over 3,000. So it's going to take some time to process them all. I'm accepting requests until today. It's really hard to be a good author. It's been on my mind lately. So what is this, like, neighbor request? He has a ton of them, Jesus Christ. I don't know what it's about, but there's a lot of it. And he kind of feels obliged to do something about it, to like process it and, you know, accept and do something like that. Which shows a lot, like, it's not like someone else is pushing him to do that. I feel like he just wants to genuinely do that, but there's like so much. So much to work on. But I can't just like say no to these people. It's hard to say no to these people. You're a good author. Come on, Sue. You're an amazing author. Amazing for sure. It's been short, yeah. So I do really like this game test. It's amazing. It's making me so nervous. I'm so stressed because I don't know what's going to happen. I have a feeling something bad is going to happen to certain characters. I just don't know if it will be here or later on. I did not expect Rap Devil to end so fastly. Well, that happens, I guess. And even though I'm like not a huge fan of Lorker or Prince, I kinda don't want them to die either because they are bringing interesting stuff into the story. You know, you can't have all the people being friends and being happy, go lucky, you know, this kind of stuff. Some jerk here and there spice things up. So even though he's a jerk, I want him to stay because the chemistry with characters is pretty fun, and I do really enjoy that. So I wonder what will be happening and what are the people which are doing this? Yeah, I don't remember all the people which were in that room, like with assigning your strength or power measuring or whatever it was. I don't remember them all. Yeah. But surely there is some team which is very good at what they are doing. Viola, you need to really move your ass. You need to do something very quickly if you don't want to lose. Or someone else like to get to the room. I wish, you know, it's kind of hard. I don't know what I want. I don't want Wangnan and others to lose, like the favorite team. I like them. I like to watch them. But on the other hand, I don't want them to lose. So can we do something about that? That like all of them will pass? Can we do something about it? Can we pass? We all? Can we? Because maybe if the Wangnan's team will win and we all will lose against Love, maybe all of them will kinda pass because then we'll be like, you won the first task, like the power measuring. So you're going to be stuck with this team or something like that. Maybe it's just my guessing, or something absolutely unexpected will happen, which would be even more spicier, actually. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this will be going. But I'm hella enjoying that, despite I'm kinda not liking the nervousness I have and, you know, like the stressful things. Kinda not like it, but like it, if you know what I mean. It just sounds so stressed. I was so stressed and nervous when I was like reading the chapter before this. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm going to have a heart attack. Yeah, this was fun. This was like such a great chapters. Definitely 9 out of 10, both of them. Yeah. This second season is way more better than the first one. But like, yeah, it's the second season. The first one, you can see that Sue is improving with the things, and I like it. I like it a lot because the second season is kinda mirroring the first season because we are having a BAM and like all the new characters kinda teaming up. Like Wangnan is like the main characters like BAM was previously, and there are people around him kinda coming together. But the chemistry with the characters is completely different. And it flows way better than it flowed in the first season. So you can definitely see that Sue is improving on that, which is really cool. Yeah. Everything just flows better in this, and I love it. Oh my, I can't wait for another lore heavy chapter. I'm sure it'll happen sooner or later, so that's going to be a blast for sure. Yeah. It's just so enjoyable when you see Arthur improving like this. Yeah. It's so enjoyable. and I love it. And I'm excited and kind of worried, but mostly excited, yeah. So I guess this is all. Goodbye and see you next time.